Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's BDF44 coming into another video. So I stepped away. I haven't seen all of the NBA starters for the Western Conference or Eastern Conference. I didn't even check yet. I just saw that Andrew Wiggins is starting. I want to congratulate him, but I also want to wonder, I want to ask what's going on there because I haven't been following him that closely. I look at his numbers and the stat sheet don't tell me that he's a starter. I understand that a lot of players who were eligible that should be in his stead, in a lot of people's opinion, are not forwards. So did he just find a sweet spot? How did he get here? I know the Warriors are one of the top teams in the Western Conference, but I could think of a lot of other guys who may not be forwards who probably should be involved in this conversation, including a guy who definitely is a forward in Mikal Bridges. So I'm Brandon Ingram. There's a lot of guys who I know are better than Andrew Wiggins. That's not even a question, but more so, maybe having a better season statistically. And I'm just very curious about that. It's very easy to get up here and say, "What the heck?" Blah blah blah. But truth of the matter is, I have not watched much Andrew Wiggins. I haven't owned him on my fantasy team, so I legitimately don't know how he's doing. Um, so, like if I was in a room with a bunch of my buddies, my conversation is probably, what the hell is going on? Are you kidding me? Blah, 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 blah. This is like Vince Carter all over again. Vince Carter used to make the All-Star team just by getting voted in years after was hurt. He got in once, I think, when he had been out for the whole season, but he made it anyway as a starter. So, but that doesn't even make any sense to me because Andrew Wiggins is not one of those popular kind of guys. In fact, he's one of those dudes that's been considered an underachiever. So I'm really, really, really confused at what the fans' motivation was for voting him. I know for a fact he hasn't been a standout guy because if he had, you would see his highlights all over the place. You would hear them talk about how he was affecting games in more positive ways and things of that nature. I just don't know what's going on there. Was there some type of campaign to get him in? Like a bunch of people rallying together on some cult stuff? Like that's the only thing that makes sense. Because Andrew Wiggins is not a fan favorite. He's been in the league for many years. I am confused. So while I want to congratulate him because that's what's up, and you love seeing a guy reach that status in his career, especially when he's had the struggles that he's had. Obviously, he's playing for the Golden State Warriors. I know they have a lot of fans, but it's not like they're the Lakers. It's not like they're the Knicks to where you really think their fan base is going to just push a guy in when it's questionable. I'm really confused, man. And I'm going to stay confused until somebody helps me understand this. But congratulations, Andrew Wiggins, man. This is a good thing. You definitely want to see a guy make an all-star team. This is definitely his first appearance. Uh, He's played well. I'm not going to sit up here and act like he hasn't played well. I'd imagine he's probably having a good season. But is he having that kind of season? I need somebody to help me with that. BDF 44.